And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. This will be taken short. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 15, Lonnie. 15 line.
Okay, double up.
On 1st and 10, McHugh. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
What you got?
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
He's coming. Double up.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Well, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this one will be down by a member of the kicking team at about the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 30 base.
50. Go.
Slide.
To throw on 3rd down, Correa. And he finds Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to the ground on 1st down. Here's Madison. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Lions' 25-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Just like that. Just like that.
Undercut. Undercut.
Now a give, right side. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Deuce.
Gone.
SOS.
Shoot.
On 3rd down. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They'll run with Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison, his 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that makes the score 7-0.
The score is Vikings 7, Lions 0. Giorgio Tavecchio set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
We're going to at their own 30-yard line.
Come on,
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys, and
the Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Vikings 7, Lions 0.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Check.
Get it.
2nd and 13.
Got you, boy.
Incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Kill.
Back to throw. McHugh. Airing it out deep for Smith. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is with touch. He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the out.
Get ready.
They'll run it with Madison. And an alley to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Cook. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This will be taken short. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. McHugh. James has got it. Complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
2nd and 2. The throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Go now, 30 base.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me something.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Record.
Hey!
I got one.
Hey, Mike,
A toss to Cook.
you ain't doing nothing today.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Watch twist.
Off the play fake. Correa. And he's able to find Diggs. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Set, ready? And Lobo.
Hey, watch the lane.
Get it.
Here's Madison running on first down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
Hit it.
Going on the ground with Madison. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Cook following the penalty. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It's second down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And the pressure gets to him again. Anthony Barr able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Check 9. 61, matchbox lights. Hey, zoom.
Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McHugh throwing. It got his man complete. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, 87 yards. As his guys are back within a single score.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it out past the 35. By the way, they're into the second quarter now out in Carson. The Broncos, they've got the early lead over the Chargers. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Crunch time, defense.
Big grip.
Here's Madison. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Down. 70, Indy.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
On first down, Correa. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there. And in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Tackles.
To throw again, Correa. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Open here, Adam Thielen. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
And a juke this time. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Set. 30 base.
Watch the ball.
Hatchet. Recon. 132 fighter.
Hey.
Look at me. Door.
Check.
Now.
24, check 24. He's checking.
Hard.
Crash.
Hit it.
On first and 10, Correa. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen, as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are going to win that advantage. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Vikings 28, Lions 14.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This will be taken short. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Set. Ready.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my linemen out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Ready. 60 or.
You think you're going to get this? Check tonight. Fresno.
Now.
The final shot before break. McHugh trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Come on,
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that last drive was very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Oh, yeah.
Look at me. Zipper.
Here we go again. He's coming.
They'll run with Madison. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard
Your
line.
trip is here, baby.
Third quarter, you got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
Watch the curl. Double tight. 3 down.
Big River.
On second down, Hutton.
Bang.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Right back to him on first down. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Easy work. It's easy work.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Back for the offense. Let's go. Watch the
Greystone travel.
No. Off.
Set, go.
They run. Cook. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Set. 8. Read. Mike 50. Pilot 64. Read. Let's go.
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
Check safety.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Vikings 35.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This will be taken short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Down.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their halftime hold now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
65.
80 weapon. 25.
Throwing again. McHugh escaping the pressure right. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Ryan Kerrigan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Johnson, and that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Get ready.
Rockets. Ready.
Throwing on 1st down. Correa. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
On the double. Smooth.
Mike 50. Time to go. Night.
Topper. Now.
On 1st down, Correa. It's complete to Diggs. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Give him 2 yards on that play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Get him, boy.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down.
Bullet high.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down.
6-man.
Blue draw Corker. Deep river.
They'll run for it. Cook, and he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Able to convert on fourth to bring up first and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready, ready. 10 Lobo.
50. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
They'll try and run for on first and goal. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's run.
And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Tavecchio puts this one through. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the field goal, here's Tavecchio to kick it away. So that one will be accepted.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, a run for Johnson. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. They get it.
To throw on 2nd down. McHugh. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
On 3rd and 2, McHugh. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play there for Minnesota. 45 yards on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 9.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
It's our time.
Check. Crunch. Leo. Now.
And to give this time to the tailback.
Safety's creeping.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Here we go, D. It's just me.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's to his running back, Gridiron Johnson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
First down.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Shoot! On first down, Hilliard, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Second and 12.
Got it.
At the 38-yard line.
Check, 55 to Mike.
Watch the slats. Watch the slat.
General West.
Big edge.
Deep river.
Off play action. McHugh, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Go now. Gone. 70, Indy.
Check, bunch set.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Correa. And Diggs has it. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep and curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
Looking to throw. Correa. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. The kick by Tavecchio is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up 7.
Now a hit and a loose football. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Tavecchio to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Vikings 55, Lions 14.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This will be taken short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll run it with Johnson. A 4-yard pickup, that gets them going forward, but still 15 yards left on third down.
Well, so far this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Here we go.
Ready?
Throwing it on 3rd and long. McHugh nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. On 4th down, McHugh. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
They'll run on 1st down. Hutton.
Run.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he's to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our
She's
guys.
singing, too.
Oh, she's at least...
She's on, like, the 5th tune at this point.
She left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
This will be taken very short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, McHugh nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Lightning. Check. 50. Go.
Check. 55 to Mike.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Dance, baby.
And it's
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Eat. Watch the pass.
Let's go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McHugh. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Hey, watch the slant.
Get it.
On 4th down, McHugh. And that's caught by Smith. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. This quarterback now 8 of 17 so far, under 50%. Operating from the gun, McHugh. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
incomplete on the jump ball.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Watch that in. Tight end's right.
To throw again. McHugh. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Minnesota, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Lions, it's yet another loss as they've started out now 0-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.